Tēnā tātou katoa, good evening. National has crashed and the election is on a knife edge once more, with the left-right gap narrowing and Winston Peters' power surging in our last Newshub-Reid research poll of the campaign.
Political editor Jenna Lynch joins us now with the numbers. And Jenna, this is not great news for the Nats just 3 days out.
National's been right to panic. Its vote is plummeting. It peaked too soon and is looking to snatch chaos from the jaws of victory. National's now on 34.5%, crashing down 4.6 points. Labor, you're still losing though, 27.5%. Only picking up 1 point. The Greens' conspicuous absence from much of this campaign is doing their vote wonders. 14.9%, up 0.7. Axe fall from grace is baked in, stalling on 8.8. And look who's gobbling up the vote. Timing is run perfectly. Winston Peters, New Zealand First, 6.8%, up 1.6. Over in Minnowland, Te Pāti Māori still not making a break for the 5% threshold, 2.7%. Top is on 2.2, and a new entrant here, New Zealand Loyal conspiracy candidate Liz Gunn's Party of Two, on 1.4%. Let's build a coalition. Labor gets 35 seats, the Greens 19 and Te Pāti Māori 3 as long as they hold on to an electorate. That adds up to 57, not enough. National gets 43, add Axe 11, 54, lower than the left bloc now, and they need 9 from New Zealand First. 3 days out from D-Day, National has created its own chaos and is panicking in the face of Winston Peters.
Jumping off the toot-toot chugga-chugga big blue bus, burning up the country like some kind of premature victory tour. But, someone slammed the gear stick in reverse.
Your vote has crashed nearly 5 points. Why?
We've got great momentum on the ground, I can tell you.
Backward momentum, perhaps.
It's like, let's get this frickin' show on the road.
National began the campaign up in the 40s. Its vote has dwindled to 34.5.
You peaked too soon, didn't you?
Oh, I disagree. We've got great momentum in our campaign, fantastic momentum, and we've done an incredible job, but it's not done.
The job for the other Chris, much tougher, but he's still dreaming of a red Christmas.
Christmas might come early. All right.
His friend and former commander giving the gift of support in the final hours.
Chris Hipkins, he's a good person, and he does deserve your support.
His groupies buying the hype. But Hipkins is moving on up way too slow. Speeding up to a crawling start as the campaign draws to a close.
Here we go, here we go. Swinging in behind Labor in the last few days of the campaign, and I think our numbers are going to continue to go up.
A couple more are swinging in behind him. 22.2 picked him as their preferred Prime Minister, up 3.1, but still lagging behind Luxon. He's on 23.6%. Falling slightly. Winston Peters has cemented himself ahead of David Seymour. Peters on 5, Seymour on 4.2, while Chloe Swarbrick is on 3.7, outpolling her co-leaders on 2.9 and 1.2%. The Greens have been rolling up their sleeves.
I'm an oak flat white kind of a guy myself, Wellington Central.
Getting stuck in behind the scenes, and it's serving up superb results.
What do you make of 14.9%?
Look, it's a really good poll. Obviously, it has to translate on the night.
Whereas the right's winning concoction is becoming a mixed-up mess.
Pour a little bit in.
And then mix it up.
And then mix it up.
National can't fill the government benches with blue. It has to mix in a few other colours.
Are you happy with that colour?
That's good. That's right.
And its preferred coalition partners failing to hit the target.
Yeah, 2 months ago did ACT peaked too soon?
Look, I think nobody's started, finished or ended yet. Actually, the choice is there for people who want to change the government.
Their problem rode in on a National Party endorsement.
That video in which you ruled in Winston Peters, do you regret that?
No, I'm just laying up very clearly my position on the parties that I would work with.
It's actually up to the voters who they choose to vote for.
Look, there's a real surge on, and it won't stop now.
As the blue and yellow teams hit the panic buttons, threatened a second election, it only made Peters stronger.
This sort of panic and scaremongering was never going to work. And I'm horrified at that their inexperience thought they could do that.
But no one's got time for regrets.
If you could do this whole thing over again, this campaign, would you do anything differently?
No, I think we've run a fantastic campaign.
The time to turn things around is over.
Does it go backwards?
It does.
From here, the voters take the wheel.
Well, OK, Jenna, so what's gone wrong for National?
Two major strikes at the heart of their campaign. The oversell, under-deliver of their tax plan, Newshub's revelation that the $250 would only reach 3,000 families. That's sure to have dealt a massive blow as people realise they have been sold a pup. Secondly, National's strategy of ruling in Winston Peters has blown up in their face. They gave him oxygen, they legitimised a vote for him, they pulled him back across the threshold, and he has gone from strength to strength. Their messaging around him since then has been nothing short of hysterical, panicking, threatening second elections, casting fear and confusion about how on earth they can work together. In 73 hours, it'll start to become clear how much damage has been done across the major parties and which side can muster the miners to limp across the line.
Exciting stuff, Jenna. Thank you so much. And you can watch our election coverage starting at 7 o'clock on Saturday. I'll be live with Jenna, AM host Ryan Bridge and our former political editor Paddy Gower. We'll be here on 3 and streaming on 3 Now and newshub.co.nz.